Welcome back
to the show.
We are back at it.
Like crack addicts. Why do we do that?
That's just what we do. You know?
I noticed we've been doing that a lot lately. Just finishing each other's
back.
going and writing back. And
oh, that's because we both know how this intro goes, and I want to share the love, you know?
Do you know you always start it now?
Yeah.
But that's because I clap us in.
Yeah.
So that's why, back and forth, back and forth.
You need that recovery time from the clapping, so
Okay.
I'm just straight into it. You know?
Straight. Hey, you know what's not straight, though? Your sexuality. So I was wondering, how many guys have you slept with this year? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just wondering.
This guy asks me how many guys I slept with this year. How many guys have you slept with this year, Dr. Fruitcake?
0? Zero men. 0 guys with dicks.
We pulled up the Carfax with that.
Well, that
line up.
You know, this is what I know from these cheating shows is that when you come on to somebody and they flip it on the next person, that really means there's some shit hiding there. So what's this turmoil?
I fuck men. Straight up. Every fucking night, dude. Nothing wrong with it. Not my cup of tea, though. If we're being real here.
You just do it because you have to? Is it like someone's forcing you?
I get paid. It's like a sport, you know?
Yeah.
The big bucks.
I remember that. So
yeah.
I remember now. It's all coming back
my
to
contract,
me.
So.
Yeah, I forgot we were talent holding. Bro, but it has been a crazy week. We just recorded a video. And now we're recording this one, so
this
it's
is
like,
what we do nowadays.
Yeah, bro.
We're video recorders. I don't know
like
what else we would be here doing.
Content makers. It's been really fucking iffy with the whole content right now, just because of the family issues I've been going through.
Right.
But I'm glad that we're bringing it back, and we got some drone footage to show you. Roll the drone footage.
You're fucking 2 minutes in. Drone footage. Let's get it.
So I got this video pulled up ready.
This
was so if y'all remember, me and Tony were going back and forth on the birthday things. He got me that VR, and I one-upped him with the motherfucking Drizzone. Do you understand me?
How much did the drone cost?
It was about a quick 400.
So 400. That's the number I gotta beat next year.
What are you thinking? Any ideas just before I play this clip?
Probably 402.
Yes, 402. Okay, so here's the drone footage that we got. There's no sound to it, but
we're not showing them.
What they don't know is that we like really were trying to figure it out this whole afternoon. So
there we go.
It's chasing me.
Yeah.
I remember it was coming a bit close. I could hear it.
Ninja moves.
And I threw the sandal just to back it away. I thought the video was gonna end there, but it didn't.
This
so
was
I
cool.
pushed it back.
Right.
But
it almost killed me.
Tell them what happened, bro.
You can't tell, but that almost chopped my head off. Like, if there was a camera on the back, you would have seen me shook. Right.
Literally, he pulled it back and it just right back into his neck. You see him there on the floor.
I am somewhat of a...
and then it just rams right into the fucking... Right into the deck.
I am somewhat of a Matrix watcher, so I knew the tricks to get out of the way of that. You
knew the whole little get to go.
Yeah, except, what's his name? Neo? He'd be standing. He'd be standing and, still dodging. I fell.
Bro, the Matrix, just to think of, the person who made that had to be tripping on some crazy shit. Because to have an idea that crazy where it's like, hey, we're all fucking made by robots and we get unplugged at a certain age or you don't, what?
Shit's intense.
It just feels like that. It feels like the question has been circling forever. Is this a fake reality? Are we? Is there dimensions to this shit?
There's definitely what year did it come out? Probably early 90s.
Late 90s maybe. I don't know.
Early 90s, late 90s, somewhere in the 90s.
It could have been early 2s too. Who knows?
Either way, people were tripping back then. They were tripping off the shrooms, the Sid. I had a little DMT mixed in there.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure the Beatles were all up on that. I've seen a movie once. Have you ever seen the movie with Dewey Cox?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's like, you want no part of this. Yeah. He said, Dewey, this is weed, man. It makes everything better. It makes the lights feel stronger. It makes sex feel better. Food tastes better. He says, you want no part of this. He says, wait, I actually maybe do want a part of this. So
he's like, close the door, Dewey.
Facts, though. I have that conversation every time something new is aroused to me, It's like, this is really cool, but you don't need it. You don't want no
part of this. This is meth. It'll make you never want to go to sleep.
Right, bro. My mom told Misty the other day, she was like, every time She's like, no, not every time. My mom was like opening something and
sunglasses.
And out pops a little bit of meth. And my mom looks at my girlfriend and goes, for some reason, I always think Ethan wants to try this. I'm like, where do you get these assumptions?
Who's whispering into her ears those words?
They're like, Ethan wants to try meth. Like, I get it. I ask a lot of questions.
She's whispering it in her ear.
Yes, there it is. Self-thoughts.
Yes.
But no, I ask questions, but that's just because I've seen shows and I did Molly. So it's like, how close are we playing ball here?
A whole world you'll never experience. Ever. So having somebody that lives in that world, it's like, you got a few questions.
Right. It's like, you remember the first time you met a gay guy?
No.
No?
No, I remember I grew up with this kid and he was always a little weird. And then he came out as gay. So I guess like that's not the first time meeting him though.
Well, true.
Yeah.
But do you remember the first like gay guy you asked questions to?
No.
Oh my God, bro! I had a
Did
gay
you?
guy. Yes, I had a gay guy
story,
at work, bro. His name was fucking Max. Shout out Max, bro. If you're watching this, this was at the
AMT?
Yeah,
okay.
The manufacturer place where I was making parts.
Right.
He was gayer than gay, and he was.
Did he like talk like it and shit too?
Kind of. No, he wasn't like super femboy and all. Like he was still a boy for sure. Now I'm gonna sound stupid. He was still pretty masculine, but his boyfriend on the other hand was a little bit more. Like, oh my God!
So he was the man in the relationship.
Facts.
Probably.
Yeah. His boyfriend definitely would have wore the dress at the wedding. But anyway, I asked him. I was like, so I mean, like, how do you figure that shit out? Like, who's on top, who's on bottom? You know? Because he's like. And he was like, you kind of just feel around and play it out. He goes, I'm definitely not a bottom. And I was like, so that's crazy. So you're gay but don't like it in your butt? And he goes, yeah. And I said, so what makes you gay then? Girls got that too, right? Yeah. And he's just like...
Everybody got a booty hole.
Yeah. He was telling me how, because he has a twin sister.
Right.
He was like, when I came out... it was really hard. I only told my sister at first, and then my sister kept making gay jokes around my parents, like this fucking queer, like that. And then his parents eventually just kind of figured it out, and like nobody questioned it. She sort of did him a
favor, like
right.
eased into it, like kind of
dipped
dropping
the toe
hints
in first.
That way he didn't have to.
Exactly, and like he told me, bro, his first boyfriend, man, was a dude in the army who was stationed in Afghanistan at the time. Just fucking. I don't know. He said long distance didn't work. I was like, yeah, my boy, when they're in Afghanistan, that's a bit tough.
Did they ever meet in real life, or were they just like pen pals?
I think they actually met. I don't know if they did the whole pen paling, you know what I mean? But they did. they met. And it was crazy because I used to ask him all sorts of questions like, does the word faggot offend you? Why? Why not? Like, what was it like the first time? Like, is it like, is it the same, the relationship thing? And then I'd always make jokes like, bro, being gay is way better because if you get mad at his ass, it looks like two guys just having a fight, If I get mad at my chick, I'm going to jail.
Everybody stops what they're doing and they're probably going to pull you off.
Exactly. What was crazy, bro, is I had a dream about Max. Like, it was a weird dream, bro.
Oh, I bet.
It was weird.
You were
but not in the way you're fucking thinking, my boy. Let me tell you something. It was down a street that I fucking remember going on hell as a kid. It was Hogan Street. And I was just walking with my boy Brandon. And we're walking, it's nighttime. We're just walking down the street. And then out of nowhere, I look back and I see Max. Like, we're on the left side of the street. He's on the right side, but like maybe half football field back.
Catcalling you?
No. No, it wasn't like that, fam. It wasn't like that. We was just all walking, and then me and Brandon stopped because we're like, oh shit, that's Max from work. Let's stop and let him catch up with us.
Right.
So then we stop, and then he gets to about like, I don't know, maybe like 10 feet away from us, but still on the other side. And this big fucking truck just pulls up right in front of him, opens the door. Max does a little giggle, hops up in the truck, gone, like just gone. And like, I don't know, for some reason dream? In the dream it just felt like it was a sketchy scene, like maybe homeboys just got kidnapped. I don't know, that's what it seemed like. So when I
did a little
I didn't know what they were enticing him with, like I don't know, maybe they had everything in there, but I went to work the next day, told him about it, and he was like, bro, that's crazy. My boyfriend drives a big-ass truck. And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of my dreams, my boy. Today was a monumental day. Let me tell you why.
What monumented today?
The Pfizer vaccine got FDA approved today.
Oh, I did hear
it is
that.
officially one of the vaccines has been approved by the FDA. Which is, you know what the article I read said? It was like, we were surprised that the vaccine was able to fit the FDA's rigorous fucking I don't know the next word, rigorous something program where it like cuts
pretty much the standards.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like
There's
it was like we were surprised that it made it this quick, and I was like, damn, my boy's like, that's crazy.
But it's already been to like 100,000 people.
Yeah, you've already given it to a bunch of people, but you're surprised. Okay, but see, I hate it though because that was my whole thing. That was my whole crutch, like to people.
It's not even FDA approved.
Yeah, it's like, why am I gonna get some shit that's not FDA approved? Now there's one that's FDA approved.
See, that makes me feel a little better about it. Still, still don't want it. I'm still not looking for that.
Have you seen World War Z lately?
Actually, no. But
Watch
when it first came out, yeah.
Watch it because they start off as a virus that's getting spread by the mouth. They go into masks. And then right after that, the vaccine comes out. They all take the vaccine. And within the same week as the vaccine, you got the zombies. So it's like, there's too many fucking movies
that's what I'm
that
hoping
ruin
for.
it, bro.
That's what I'm rooting for.
That'll get me out of work.
Yeah. My life will become so interesting.
You would die. You would fucking die.
I would just have to shoot my way out of it. There's no running for me.
But you'd run out of bullets first 10 minutes, bro. You'd everything. You'd be gone.
I'll tell Aaron, get the carrots. You're going to have to go find them. But
get the carrots?
Yep.
Like of gold?
Nope.
That makes no fucking sense.
It's code word. You wouldn't know.
No, I didn't grow up on, fat camp like you. We didn't have code words. Did you know? Bro, do you know what I don't understand? It's like when a kid is gay, they send him to gay camp, right? Right? Or like usually, not usually, but you've seen that in the movies and shit. And it's like, if you think this kid is gay, okay, you're going to send him to a camp full of all dudes that are also gay.
And they're just magically gonna.
And they're all just staying in the same cabin with one guy as well, who used to be gay and went to this camp.
It's just a big gay orgy.
Bro, it just sounds like an orgy, doesn't it? It just
all the counselors probably men.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. And a lot of them, bro, were in the program.
See, I think if you're sending a kid to a gay camp to make him not gay, the counselors should just be having big ass titties.
Yeah, it should be
Hooters, Hooters.
They should definitely, be going through all the strip clubs and letting them touch and get a feel on, hands on.
You sure you don't like that? Like, get a little deeper. Go knuckles.
Exactly. Go knuckle deep. Let's see. How's the little man downstairs feeling? Could you imagine that, bro? Like 6th grade, you're going to gay camp, and they're like, all right, load up the buses. Whip, 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 whip. Dude, imagine that though. Dude, the kids getting on the buses.
Mom, I think I'm gay, dude. You want to send me to camp? We're gonna go to strip clubs.
You remember the time you thought you were gay when you were a kid?
That was you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. No, I'm just playing with you. No, there was a time I thought I was gay just because I hadn't got with a girl yet. I was like 7 or 8, and it was like,
said, I'm still a virgin. I must not like the puss.
That's what it was, man. Because when I was hella young, I had Kyle, man. Kyle was teaching me about virginity. He was teaching me. I remember him saying the word. He was like, I lost my virginity, and I was like, what the fuck is virginity? And he was like, well, that's what happens.
I feel like you have way more memories with Kyle than I do.
It's not our cousin, but
I was like, I don't know. I'm never really kicking it with that kid.
No, I didn't either. I rarely saw him. Kept the conversations to a min. That is a different. We should get him on the podcast. Yeah. We could ask him about how much emotional damage he got from that day you fucking hit the window and
Oh my god. Oh my god. It probably wasn't even that big of a deal.
Do you think he's still thinking about it though? Do you think that's still on his mind?
He's like, I know I didn't fucking break that window.
Bro, he's probably heard it so many times though that he started to believe maybe he did.
It's funny because I was like me and Alana did that. And we would always do that shit because me and Alana was always fucking hanging out as kids. We'd do some bad shit and then just blame it on somebody else.
Yeah, because it was 2 of you. Yeah.
Jasmine got the fucking shit end of that stick.
And look at her now. Don't you feel slightly responsible?
No.
Don't you feel slightly responsible?
No, I was kind of addicted to Jasmine.
Yeah.
I have like memories of just like pushing her down
the stairs and stuff.
No, just outside. You know,
you were just standing above her, like, get down. Like, that's horrible.
Yeah, I was a shitty kid.
I could tell.
Yeah.
What were you angry about? Let's get into it. Let's really Dr. Phil this shit. What were you?
I can't put my fucking
about?
finger on it, but I probably had like daddy problems. Like, oh, my dad doesn't love me. Fuck everybody.
You were like, my dad doesn't love me, so I'm gonna beat up on my girl cousin.
Well, all my cousins were girls, so she's just a smaller.
Why don't you beat up on Nathan?
He was bigger.
So we see how it works now. Okay, so now that you're the small guy.
I mean, me and Nathan would fight all the time, but like it was always friendly. Like fuck it, he would make up his own games. Like there was this one called Animal Kingdom. We would just pretend to be like we'd pick an animal and it's like, all right, we're fighting. I was always like a fucking tiger or a fucking like. Gorilla was always cool because it's like I'm just fucking swinging, you know.
So you guys would fight as those animals?
As animals, yep.
Wow. So what would a tiger fighting look like?
Just all fours tackling.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about like say what makes that different from like a fucking zebra?
Sounds cooler.
But like the attacks would be the same.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You're just on all fours.
That's the only game you remember? What about
No, there was like this one called Spider Ball.
Pull down your pants and don't tell no one.
Oh, that was
you remember that game?
That was not me.
It's okay. I will get to the bottom of these feelings you're having. It'll take some time.
I was touched by all the pastors.
I know. That's what we're getting at. You went to church, remember? No, it was daycare for your parents. We've been over this. We've talked about it.
That was the church camp.
Yeah. And Sunday school and shit like that.
Sunday school never really went. Well, I guess, is that like VeggieTales?
Huh?
Because like I went to this one church and they'd like play
VeggieTales.
Yeah.
I'll tell
you don't know what VeggieTales is.
I watched it, but only in school. You remember that?
Why would they make you watch it in school? I feel like that's Sunday school because it's really like religious or something.
I don't know, man. I do not recall that. I do not recall that.
I just only got memories of watching that at church, so I'm assuming it's religious.
That makes sense. That makes sense. But speaking of films, that's a horrible one, but we can get into some good ones. I got a question for you. Because me and you, we've watched a lot of gangster movies. A lot of motherfuckers killing each other for money back in the day.
I put you on
whether
quite
it's
a few
Italian,
times.
Whether it's black guys, whether it's fucking white guys selling crack. Who knows? But I got
Green Street Hooligan was kind of a gangster movie.
That is. Hey, they're fucking filthy. I like that one a lot. Yeah. But I want to know what the better movie is and why. Out of Paid in Full, American Gangster, and Don't Be a Menace to South Central. And it's only Don't Be a Menace to South Central because you haven't seen the original Don't Be a Menace. So just fly guy with those.
Okay, so
we're gonna start. Don't Be a Menace to South Central. That's totally like a left ball. Okay. Because it's very comedy.
Yeah, that's at the bottom of the list.
Good. So it's really out of the two.
So we got
Paid in Full.
At the top, Paid in Full.
Yeah.
And we got American Gangster.
Okay, so I gotta know why.
But they're like damn near neck and neck.
I don't know why.
Okay. All right.
What makes Paid in Full better than American Gangster?
Because in Paid in Full, you see him working like a shitty job at first.
Yeah.
And then like slowly, at first he didn't even want to like fucking sell the fucking crack. Or no, he sold coke in that one. But he didn't want to sell it. And then like eventually he gave in and was just top dog. And then fucking homeboy like switched up on him. It's just like a lot more story value.
Right.
But then again, American Gangster was also fucking dope.
Bro, that's a movie I'll put on at any time and just
That's when I learned why the bitches are naked.
Yes, me too. So they can't steal nothing. Yeah. It makes so much sense.
They don't got no pockets.
None. And you can see every inch of them. So it's like, bitch, you ain't getting nothing.
I always just thought they did it because it was cool.
Yeah, like.
There's no problem with that.
Hey, but like. Shirtless at work. I dig it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Keep the temperature down. There's probably hot rooms.
Exactly. But I understand where you're coming from. I think American Gangster trumps that shit, though, because just to see the evolution of Frank Lucas, it's kind of like you said, though. Yeah. He was a guy who was a bodyguard for the pit boss at the time, you know, and his boss dies. He still continues to work his boss's blog and make it bigger and better than what it was. He really showed how to go and make your own connection by flying at the time through the Vietnam War, having the drugs come through on the airplane.
I just feel like that one,
and it was a true story.
He went from 0 to 100 super quick though.
Yeah, well, he was on a move to get some real estate.
Like, he went from not being a fucking dealer to just fucking top dog right off rips.
Yeah, well,
I like how you can see fucking Ace Boogie.
Ace Boogie.
You can see him fucking
what is that? Evolve.
Yeah, take those baby steps to get to them big stairs. You
know, shine.
That's
a different show.
That's a show. Yeah. Not even a movie.
Well, that's good too.
Yeah.
Hey, but thank you so much for the interview, man.
No problem, man. No problem.
Tune in next week on WWRZ, and we'll catch you with the hottest fly guy around. Wiki.
All right, now I got some random facts for you though. I just want to know what you kind of think about this.
Okay, and I want.
Did you know that right now in the world there are more twins being born than ever before?
Really?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Now that I say it out loud, I have a reason.
Why?
The population's just higher. Like, obviously, there's more people, more twins are going to pop out.
Why do you say that? Twins is a genetic thing. It's not just something that randomly happens.
Well, I know, but it's going to happen more often when there's more people. Rather than when there's less people, there's going to be less sets of twins.
Oh.
Population goes up, so does the fucking twin.
The population constantly has been going up forever.
Yeah.
There's a new baby born every day.
Yeah,
every minute.
That's why the twin
like
population has been going up forever.
That's crazy. Yeah, I can see that though. But you said there's more being born this year.
No, more now than ever. Oh. But there's also more people now than ever, so it makes sense.
Every day it gets bigger. I feel like that's a dumb fact. You know, it is a fact.
It is,
but
a fact.
It's one of those.
Let me tell you something.
For real. You know.
All right.
Tell it to me.
So
you look like a Teletubby.
First person to ever get convicted for speeding. How fast do you think they were going?
That's so dumb. I've told you this one.
No, because you can't even tell me the number.
8 miles per hour. Because I've told you this one. This fucking guy.
I didn't know that.
Look at him. Look at him.
It was an 18.
He's not prepared.
1896.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. What was the legal limit?
5.
Nope. It was 2.
2.
Yeah.
Fuck, I knew it was
fucking
2.
Idiot.
This dumb guy. Bitch. Hey, original content. Can we get a golf clap for that? Wow. All right, tell me something else I didn't know.
I'm probably.
You could tell these people something they don't know about me.
I think you might have told me this one, but you know, humans are the only animals that can blush.
Yeah.
You didn't.
That's all I gotta say to that.
It's also
we're also the only fucking animal with a face like this, you know, that changes colors.
No, well, there are geckos, so you're wrong.
They have scales, my boy. You know, there's no other animal with skin.
Yeah, there is.
No. It's fur. It's fucking scabs. You ever felt an elephant? I heard it's just like a big ass scab.
No, yeah, I'd imagine dry as fuck.
Dry as
just fucking.
Could you imagine lotioning an elephant? Like, what would it do? You know?
I don't know.
Bro, that reminds me, man. You ever, like, just sometimes remember being such a horrible person? Like, do those ever just jump out of your head where you're like, damn, I was a dick that time? You know? There was this time, there was a kid, and in my fucking in my daycare class, Mr. T touched on it. Go watch his episode if you haven't. It's a long one, but it's a good one. There's a lot of good stuff in there. But we briefly talked about this kid, Michael, who, like, had a big old outburst, knocked off with the shit. Anyway, right. Michael had these ears, bro, that could connect Wi-Fi to his brain. They were so big, bro. They was
pointy.
Yeah, like,
kind of look like an elf.
No, not like elf. Like, they were just huge.
Oh, like Dumbo.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's perfect what you called them, right? Dumbo, because that's what I called them.
Right.
Bro, this is how fucked up I was as a kid. We had arts and crafts times, bro. And we're all making like collages, gluing shit together, and like drawing. And I'm drawing, and I draw a fucking Dumbo, and I give it to Michael, and I go, "This is you." And I wrote Dumbo on it, and like put a fucking dude with big old fucking ears. And I just remember he was one of those kids who couldn't handle anger very well. He just like looked at it. Looked at me, blushed like you said, got red in the face.
Only people can do that.
Yeah, fucking ripped it and just screamed. Do you ever get those? Just like right in your face, and you're like, whoa. No, I don't understand. But
it's like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Flipped. You mean when I did that?
No, when like people do that. You know?
I think that they're just really trying to show you that you have hurt their feelings.
Okay.
But it's like, you got to think about this. Maybe a dick, maybe a not. But if I hurt your feelings, do you think I care? You know what I mean?
Probably not, no.
But there are those times where you
like
hurt feelings.
Accident.
Yeah, on accident. Like, give me a time you think you've accidentally hurt some feelings. Like, just examples. Like.
I mean, shit.
I could think of one time.
One time that you did, or
yeah,
I did?
yeah. There was this chick, and she had looked fucking smaller from when. I mean, she had looked bigger from the last time I seen her.
Oh yeah.
Right, and so, but she was actually down from, I guess, from wherever she was.
Oh,
she had
really?
lost a couple pounds, so she was feeling good. And I had no idea. So when I seen her, I was like, "Oh damn, you look like you put on a couple." You know, just fucking messing with her. You know? But this was like a chick I could mess with. You know, like we're just messing around. We had that rapport. We were good friends.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, you put on a couple. And she's like, actually, I've just lost a couple. And I was like, oh, damn, about that. You looking good, G. You know, like that's one of those times where you're like, ah. You know, sound effects work real good there.
I'm always pretty careful with my words just because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, you know? I'm always like, I don't know. I walk like on eggshells around people. That way I just don't cause no sort of fucking problems, you know?
But you know there's those times where it's like, if I say this right now, it's going to go so well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, yeah, there was this one dude in fucking middle school. He had a big-ass forehead. His name was Hassani. And I think I just made fun of him for it, like, too much.
Bro, we had oh my God. I'm not going to say her name because she may watch and, you know, she got enough of this shit in high school.
Right.
But this bitch, we called her Helipad. This bitch's forehead was huge by it. Huge by it. And it protruded. It came out. Like, she had hammerhead shark syndrome. Like, she was bumping in shit. And she was super, super, super small. And what was funny is, you remember my boy Dylan, who was a little bit different, he was a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
I don't remember Dylan.
Well, anyway, Dylan is a little bit older than us, but he's a little less experienced in everything than us. So he had never been with a girl, and we was like, you know what, Helipad will probably get with you, man. Because like every time we'd see him, he'd be like, yo, you guys are always getting girls. You got a girl for me? And I was like, you know what, let me call up Heli, see what's going on with her. And I did. And that was what he lost his virginity to, is this fucking short, chubby Helipad chick. And we clowned on it for so hard. And he's like, guys, you're the one who sent me to her. And I was like, yeah, bud, but we didn't expect you to do the whole thing, my guy.
Didn't expect you to seal the deal.
You know, he literally told us that, you know, it's funny is he comes home and he's like, yeah, man, I fucked the shit out of her over on the park. And we were all like, yuck, bro. You did what? Like, my guy, we wanted you to get some head or something and get out. You wasn't supposed to fuck her. And then after that, bro, he literally, like, you know when you can coerce someone into, like, a different decision?
Coerce.
I mean, it's kind of like...
I get it in the way you said it.
Yeah. So coerce him into a different decision. So after he had sex with her, he was feeling like the man. We got him to feel like a piece of shit and so quick. He's over here regretting decisions. He was like, fuck, man, I should get tested now. I don't know. He's like, what do I say to her? And then he blocks her right after that. Blocks her, stops talking to her, just because all of us gave him that shit. And you know what? There's some times in my life I fucked up, and that was one of them. You know what I mean?
I'm not proud of it.
Yeah, and that's okay. And I am here, and I am 1 year clean of not being mean, I think.
There was this one girl in high school. She had a big ass forehead. And fucking one time I made like a meme, I guess. I put like her picture next to like the It clown. And that went around, and I think she found out it was me. I felt bad, but it was like,
what do you do?
Yeah, in the comfortability of my own home, that was hilarious. Right?
And then it just fucking, I hate that, you know? It fucking, you know, there's totally things you can't do in front of the public eye, and that's totally acceptable. Right. But in the comfort of my own home, I should be able to do Mexican impressions and not get fucked up about it. I should be able to do Asian impressions and not give a shit, okay? Every time I see my aunt and I try to do some sort of something, like just being a jokey guy, she's like, Ethan. I'm like, we're in the comfortability of our own home right now. I can do this. And she goes, but when you step out the house, I was like, yeah, then we watch it. We don't do that, okay? But inside my house, I should be able to joke. I should be able to be Mr. Chang if I want from the TV damn program, okay?
You sound like a closeted racist
I'm
now.
not. I am not. I love
He
all
said,
people.
inside my house, I should be able to make fun of everybody.
I should. But I don't hate, you know what I mean? I just think it's funny. Like, tell me when you see someone do like an Asian accent, that shit does not just make you crack up laughing. You know, it doesn't matter if it's like, I mean, if it's in a hateful way, then fuck it, it's not gonna make me laugh. Yeah. But if it's in a funny way, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking laugh. You know what I mean? Like when we was kid, you remember when you was a kid, bro, and you go over to like the corner store and you would fucking give them money, and then you'd be like, your friends, they'd be like, how much was it? And you go,
such a vibe, bro.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not trying to hate on no one, but this shit is amazing. It needs to have light on it. And it's just so good. It's so good. I love accents. Accents, bro. Impersonations. If I could do them, oh my God.
Bro, you know what gets me is when I've watched a few comedy specials, and like every once in a while, like besides Fluffy, you know, Fluffy, he can make it sound. So you can call it a day. But like, there's these people that they know they can fucking like do accents decently, so they'll go through every accent in the book during their act.
Yeah.
And it's like, we get it. You can do some accents, dude.
We've heard it now, yeah. But like, bro, when Fluffy was doing his accent, so when you first hear it, that shit is just...
That's what he's famous for, so you can't even be upset about it.
But see, and that's what I'm getting at. He probably had to practice that in his own home a lot, and that's where I'm at in my stage right now in my career. I'm practicing in my own home a lot.
You're going to be one of those guys that hops up there and goes through all the accents.
No. I'm going to be like, I'm Dobby. Mr. Paul.
All right, pause right now. Let's get a good Dobby impression.
All right. Fuck, what? Every time you put me on the spot, I can never remember what he says. What does he say?
Mr. Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter. We thought that... I'm trying to think. He said... Oh, what does he say? How do you know my friends haven't been writing to me? He goes, well, Dobby thought that if Harry Potter's friends had forgotten him, then maybe he wouldn't want to return back to school. You know what I mean? Yes. Dobby! Oh, and I can do the other one. You filthy mudblood. And it's creature. I don't know. Yes, Master Sirius.
I don't know who that is.
You don't remember that one?
So it's hilarious.
That was the other elf. He was a bit fucked up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He said, filthy mudbloods.
He was a grumpy man.
Bro, grumpy as shit.
Yeah, for what?
No reason.
He was a slave, so.
Yeah, he never got given a piece of clothing, which is fucked. If you think about it, slavery is everywhere. In every book, in every fucking universe, in every timeline, somewhere, someone got oppressed. What's up with that? Huh? Tell me. Break it down.
There was never really slavery in, like, fucking the lightning thief.
You don't think so? No. You don't think so?
You don't. No.
I tell you what is a... Let me just ask you this. Did the demigods choose or choose not to be at that camp?
I would probably rather be there.
Because they were hated because of who they were as people.
But they weren't like...
They were killed and slaughtered because of who they were as people.
That's not slavery. That's discrimination, brother. Okay.
But if, say, that whole thing, it would have worked. The gods won. The kids got fucking killed. Some of them would have been taken as slaves. And there was slavery. Do you remember Hades' wife?
Yeah, okay. There was
so every movie, every book,
she was more of a hostage. I don't know. She didn't have to work. She just was vibing out.
She had to be there, you know. Yeah. But that's crazy, you know.
My boy Grover, he was getting at that though. He was spitting his thing. Yeah, he was. Actually, he was shaking in his hoofs.
Yeah, but he was shook. He was shook. No, that was the side parts. But hey, let's play a TikTok right now.
I was about to say, you got one to show me? Coward. This guy, the coward.
Your mama told me.
See, mama told me.
You ready? I'm gonna play you. All right, so 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna play you one clip.
Right.
We're gonna talk for just 2 seconds. It's not long. It's just one that I seen and I was like, yes, I feel you. So we'll watch that one and then we'll watch one more right after it. All right.
Okay. Let's
let's get this one.
About. These are so funny.
Yes. I love that because it's the 4 for 4. You know what I mean?
Look at the fa.
You just pull up at midnight. Let me get a fa. She'll be like, "What kind of fa?" And you're like, "Bitch, you know." You fucking know. No, that one, and I laughed. So it's one I had to show to the pod. This one too.
No, girl means that they're under 18, and that is no bueno.
No bueno.
Meaning somebody of the female gender above 18. Well, again, no. Guys, too ugly for all that.
Again, no.
It is what it is.
Would y'all kiss him? Let me know in the comments. Would y'all give this man a kiss? No hate towards him. I just thought his content was funny. Had to prove it. That was good. So what do you think, man? I totally thought that was going to be you for a long time. I thought you were going to be that guy.
Dude, I was kissing bitches in high school.
Name 3 of them. Give them the proper credit they deserve.
Well, I wasn't 3.
Okay, can we name one of them?
She don't deserve the credit.
Did she say you didn't have good lips or something? Because I've heard that. I've heard that around. I've heard that. You got some skin lips. I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't heard it, but I've seen it. There are mirrors in my house, so it's whatever.
You got a case of no Lipitor. The doctor, he's in. He said, you got a case of the no Lipitor. And we're going to get right on that by giving you no girls to kiss it.
No lip at all? Oh, no lip. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to say it to really.
I'm clever. Can I tell you something?
What?
We were kind of brushed on it before we started, and you were telling me, oh, I'm stupid. But America made the Taliban.
I don't believe you.
Let me tell you why. Okay, so years ago, before the war started and we were over there and we were helping, the reason we even went is because Russia was trying to take Afghanistan as a territory of their own. They were trying to go in there and make it a whole new Russia-owned territory.
Right. And all they had was the Taliban to fight on.
No. They had Al-Qaeda.
Oh, okay.
Al-Qaeda is different than the Taliban, okay? Al-Qaeda was before the Taliban. They were the people who were with Osama bin Laden and all of them motherfuckers. And they got killed all by SEAL Team 6, okay? So, but the reason why Russia was there and they were trying to invade, and yes, Al-Qaeda was fighting, but at the same time, Al-Qaeda was fighting us. So we come over to Afghanistan to kill Al-Qaeda. We realize that the people in Afghanistan aren't sticking up for themselves because they're scared. They're oppressed. They have no idea what to do. So we give them guns, we give them training, we give them the experience and help build up their military, and we call it the Taliban. Okay? And for a long time, America and the Taliban fought against the Russians, and then the Russians left, and then the Taliban started fighting against America because America was still trying to make Afghanistan more of an American place and have more stuff popping up. So then the Taliban fought them for a long time, and that's why we were there for so long. So then when Biden pulls out America, they had, there was so many people saying, all right, so we're going to pull out, and then the Taliban is just going to take over again, and they're going to fuck everything up, and they're going to make it the way they want to be because now they feel like they have no power.
Right.
So that is why America made the Taliban.
The way you put those words together, they did sound decent.
Correct.
I'm going to have to get somebody to fact check that. All right.
No, it does make sense, right?
Yeah, it makes some sense.
Right.
Yes.
So, but I hope that didn't ruin all the shit you had to say to me.
No, I was just gonna acknowledge the fact that that America left fucking Afghanistan and now the Taliban's taking over.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it? That's all you were going to tell me about it?
I was gonna ask you what you thought about it.
Oh, what I think? Okay, so let me tell you.
Also, shout out to my boys at Midnight. Their family's from Afghanistan, so they're really going through it right now.
Right. Have you talked to them about it recently?
They talked to me, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah. My boy, let me think of his name. JD. He's always wearing the pot leaf hat.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I walked in there and he was telling me all about it, and I was like, oh damn, But like I was low key in a hurry, so I was like, okay, for sure. And like he was telling me a lot about it.
You were like, I only got a little bit.
And at first I was like, why is he telling me so much about this right now? And then I found out his family's from there, so I mean it makes sense. You know, he's stressing out. And then I go to leave. I'm like, all right, bro. Hopefully everything goes all right. Fucking stay strong. He's like, one day we're gonna hop on the podcast and we're gonna talk about it. I was like, my boy, we would definitely do it.
I wonder if he knows you're not 21.
Yeah.
They know for sure.
Yeah, because every time I get ID'd by somebody new, I'm like, fucking bro.
Yeah.
Like, I make a fucking thing about it. I'm like, got anybody else in here? And like, fucking point their direction and I'll say, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
And fucking, they always get like fucking, they got a different language, Afghanistanian, right?
Afghanistan.
I don't know the correct term.
It might be Arabic, but we'll keep going.
Okay, yeah, that could be it. But yeah, I always just hear them fucking throw some fucking words, and he's like, "Oh, okay, all right."
You know.
So they know I'm not 21, but they throw some respect on the name.
Didn't they even respect your mom when she came in? Mm-hmm. She was like, "Oh, that's Tony's mom."
Yeah, she ran into Kate, and I guess Kate did a little name drop, and then I didn't even know they knew my name at the time. But then my mom told me that they were like, "Oh, you're Tony's son." Or you're Tony's mom? Yeah. And they gave her 15% off like everything she got.
That's
like 20.
You know,
it's up there.
Local legends.
That's me. Yeah, it's whatever.
Do you feel cool? Like, let me tell you something. A year or two ago, you sent me a text when you were tripping off acid, and you said,
"It was 2 years ago." Yeah.
I feel like the shit. That's what you said. You said, "Bro, I figured it out. I'm the shit." Okay, and I just want to know. Have we gone up from there? Have we gone down? I don't want to know why, because you ain't doing much of the same shit anymore. Right. So that probably changes your whole perspective. And you're always in this idea that you got to be young. So I'm feeling that you're scared of getting old. Okay, so let's just play it out. Let's see where we're at here in the whole timeline. Because do you feel like you're still that guy?
Oh yeah.
Do you? Really?
I'm still the shit to this day.
To the day.
But no, the whole reason like I'm not in no hurry to fucking.
Because it's August 23rd.
Oh yeah, 23rd, 2021.
You're still.
We're on episode 50.
Dude.
50 episodes of the show.
But you're the shit, huh?
Yeah, to this day.
But I just want to know, do you still feel like the shit? Because you're not doing the same stuff anymore that probably made you feel like you were the shit. Like selling drugs, like being Mr. Cool Guy, having a lot of people over, fucking hanging out, making moves. Now you just work and you grind this. So are you still the shit?
Yep, still the shit. It's just like not as many people, see it.
But more people see it.
Yeah.
Like you weren't seeing 70 to 80 to 150 people weekly like we're doing on this.
Right.
So it's like maybe your shit stinks to a different level now.
Yeah.
You know?
My shit stinks and different people are smelling it.
Right.
But it's still being smelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be shitty if it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know? But that's why I just asked, because it seems like you are getting sad about getting older. Like,
I'm just not in no hurry, because like once you fucking reach that fucking mark, it's like you're there for a long fucking time.
But getting old doesn't mean anything bad. Like your mindset changes, Things that are important to you now are different.
Yeah. Well, I still have the same.
What's important to Tony right now?
Money.
Yeah, that's a good importance. Money fuels the dreams, dude. I got something on here.
Money and my friends. Yeah.
Who would you say is a top 3 friends right now? Like closest?
Top 3 friends. That's hard, because it's like, I don't know. I fuck with everybody like on the same level. I feel like I try to show that same level of respect. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, I'm talking about like who you seeing the most right now, like the top 3.
Top 3. Okay, so Aaron, he's up there. I fucking live with the dude, so.
Yeah.
That's my dog. We fucking chill all the time. Fucking Jack and Sam. Those are my dogs right now. Mm-hmm. Aaron, Jack, and Sam. Just because I kick it with them like the most often. They're always down to like fucking just do some shit,
That's what I'm saying, yeah. It's crazy though when you're out of high school, like people's intentions, man, changed. Like I see it all the time. It's like those kids that were popular in high school. Now I see them on like TikTok, fucking doing dances, getting like 100 views or 200 views, and it's like, man, you had all the friends in high school. You was always doing this shit. Now you're just like nothing wrong with making TikToks. I do it too, but it's like they're not doing nothing.
Maybe that's not their goal with it, you know.
Well, I know, but it just like I'll look at the page, I'll see what they're doing, and it's just like they're at home still. They're not doing shit. And maybe that's just the people I'm checking out. But
are you putting yourself on a pedestal?
No. I'm just looking around, and I'm saying like it's weird to see how like the kids that were cool in high school now have flopped to the kids that aren't like doing shit, or the kids who are like, you know, just totally like not hanging out with people, aren't going out and doing things, or not bettering.
I think it's cool to see like the paths that everybody go down. Like,
yeah,
you got like people that you used to kick it with in high school. They're just fucking grinding construction, or they're fucking still chilling at their mom's house, fucking playing video games, or they're fucking, I don't know. There's just so many different paths that people can go down. It's crazy to just watch the people around you take different paths.
Right. I find myself sometimes I wouldn't say irritated, but I look at the path someone I love is going down, like friend-wise, family-wise, whatever the case.
Right.
And it just, like, upsets me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like sometimes it's like, that's not what I would have done. And it's not like, but then it's hard for me to realize, you know, some people don't go through the same things you do. So it's like them thinking about certain things ain't the same way. So
yeah, everybody's got different.
Like, even like with my parents, it's like, how can you make that how can you know you're going down this path and not even like give a fuck?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it's like I can see it from the bird's eye view, and that's not what I would do. But then you got to remember, like someone told me, I don't even know who told it to me, but they're like, you know, not everyone is raised like you, and
everybody comes up different ways. They got different morals. They got different goals. They got different.
But does that ever irritate you? Like when you see someone and you're like, damn, why the fuck did they do it that way?
Yeah.
And it's like that's not what I would have done at all. Or like I wouldn't say sometimes I don't know, maybe dicky, but I look at someone who's like either older than me, above me, or somewhere, and I'm like looking at the stuff I've done for myself and the stuff they've done, and like sometimes I get not angry, but it's like, really, bro, why haven't you fucking made that choice yet?
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me being fucking dick, but sometimes I feel like that. It's like, if I can do it, why haven't you done it?
Yeah.
But I guess some people work on their own time. I don't know. You gotta get that fire under you.
It's beyond me.
Mm-hmm.
I got one more fact for you that I was gonna spit earlier, but I didn't get it out. Rabbits can't puke.
I've never seen a rabbit puke.
Because they can't. So
no,
not at all.
I've never ever seen a rabbit puke.
One-way digestive system. Only once it's in the mouth, it's going out the asshole.
Do you think a lot of other animals can puke?
I feel like I know dogs and cats can puke.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But that's just only because I've been around dogs.
You think
and
a
cats.
snail can puke? That's crazy, right?
I don't even know. I don't doubt it. You know? They got a digestive system. Maybe it goes both ways.
Right. They eat some shit and then slime comes out the bottom of them. I don't know. Did you ever pull an all-nighter like outside growing up?
Yeah.
What were the type of shit you was doing on these all-nighters outside?
Sometimes like I wouldn't even like leave the house. I'm just fucking like outside on the fucking trampoline, just fucking vibing.
Really?
Or fucking, I don't know, all-nighters. Playing hella video. Oh, it's outside though.
Mm-hmm.
All-nighters outside.
I've done a couple. I did one with Maxwell.
You're just doing goon shit, you know?
Yeah, goon shit, right? Like you're just staying out trying
or like
to
in
look
like
for stuff,
high school
around.
and shit. It was like you'd fucking take some acid and fucking you're not at home, so you're just walking around vibing.
See, yeah, like all-nighters. I remember when all-nighters totally changed for me. Like when I started doing fucking drugs and acid and shrooms and shit, that's when the all-nighters were like more frequent.
Or you start drinking and you're just up all night fucking just
right, but when I started drinking, I was not good at it. I would just get drunk and then fucking sleep. Yeah. Now to this day, I either baby sip it or I get too drunk. Like that's where I'm at. But yeah, like when I was a kid, the all-nighters were crazy. Like me and Maxwell one time, we snuck out of my house and told each other's parents we were going to sleep over at each other's houses. Mm-hmm. And then we just stayed out all night. Like, I don't even remember why the fuck we did. We went to the park, bro. We sat up on that park thing, walked around, fucking yelled at people that were walking around at night. we went over to this abandoned, or it wasn't abandoned, but it was closed. It was a hotel, or not hotel, hot tub shop. Like, it was a shop that sold hot tubs, and then just everywhere they had empty hot tubs. So me and Maxwell, we were just fucking hopping in each hot tub, bro, fucking acting like we're taking pictures in them, and then we was taking pictures, and we was just in the hot tubs, and then we hopped.
They didn't have no water in them?
No.
Okay.
And then we hopped this fence, and we went swimming in this fucking pool that was closed for the night. It was hella lit. And then, you know, like, just the shit that you see when you're a kid pulling all-nighters, like, you feel like you're so dangerous.
Facts.
So
let me get into
dangerous.
this story. One of the weirdest tendencies I had as a kid is I would sneak out at night, and I'd bring a lighter and some fucking axe, right? And I'm at the park drawing shit with axe, fucking lighting it on fire, just all the time. Just fucking, or just, I don't know. Every time I'm sneaking out, I bring an axe and a lighter. That's my safety. You know?
Flamethrower can.
I remember one time, fucking, me and my boy Dylan, we snuck out, and we had like bandanas on, and I had my BB gun.
Just walking around Everett.
We was going through the alleys over by the hospital park when I lived over there.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, I was like, damn, my fucking bandana fell off. I was having him fix it. And like, as he's fixing it, I'm looking over the fence, and I just see somebody, and I'm like, yo, there's somebody watching us right now. Once this is fixed, we're gonna slowly walk around this corner, and once we hit that corner, we're sprinting home. We got bandanas and guns. I don't want to be a part of that.
No, but when you're a kid, every little sound sends you home.
No, like I see the person just watching us over the fence. I was like, oh my god, this is bad.
This is bad.
We look horrible. We're like a block away from a corner store. We got a fucking gun and bandanas.
It's crazy the amount of stupid shit you do as a kid and don't get caught for.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure.
we did some crazy ass shit, bro. I broke so many shit when I was sneaking out. There was one time, bro, I fucking threw a brick through a fucking storefront window, but it was like a storefront window that had already been boarded up. And like, so I was like, fuck it, there's a board behind the glass. And so I start throwing a bunch of shit at the glass. And I remember I broke it, and then I like kicked it and got the rest of it out. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, like, we see the cop light pulling up, like, whoo, whoo. And I like look, and I was with two buddies. I can't remember their names. They lived in the next apartment. Right. And we booked it. I booked it to the Beverly. They booked it to the fucking, I don't even remember where they ran, but I booked it to Beverly. And the cops start looking around. They see that, and they come over to the Beverly. And I remember there was like this little fucking cubby hole right behind the basketball courts. There's like a little like indent where it went in, and I just was hiding in the corner of that, like where it is black as shit. It was dark as fuck. That was like the most dark ass corner. I remember I turned it, faced it, and then just turned my hoodie on. Like,
see no evil,
hear no evil, bro. Like, and I just hear the cops walking up, like. Shining their light.
What the fuck are you doing?
No, literally, I swear to God on my mom, they didn't see me at all.
Really?
And it was crazy because they shone the light and didn't see me. And then, like, they just kind of, like, took a peek back there, didn't really, like, check it, and then just kept walking. And I heard on the radio, like, they just kept going.
Bro.
It was I damn near shit myself, bro, because I had broken the fuck out of this window, bro. It was all fucked up. Like,
you know, that reminds me of this video I just seen. It was, like, this kid fucking, he was just outside like playing on a fucking like drum or something. Mm-hmm. And then like fucking car drives by, does a drive by like on his neighbor's house. He just fucking throws the drum over his head and pretends to be a lamp. It's fucking hilarious.
Bro. That's what the fuck you gotta do, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hey, I got something for you, bro. All right, so the best Seth Rogen movie out of these three, okay?
All right.
The Night Before.
That's the one.
40-Year-Old Virgin, and The Interview.
The Night Before.
See, I didn't want to throw fucking Pineapple Express in there because I felt like that would have been a high choice as well. But I knew The Night Before was a high choice, so that was kind of like,
you should have thrown have you ever seen Knocked Up?
Yeah.
That shit's hilarious.
Yeah. Have you ever seen him and Mary make a sex tape or some shit?
Yeah, it's like Zach and Lily.
Zach and Mary.
Zach and Lily.
Not Lily.
No.
Zach and Mary.
It's not Mary. I know that.
Yeah, it can't be Mary because there's something about Mary.
Zach and Sarah.
That's a movie. Bro, it's crazy. there's movies that have been out for like 20, 30 plus years, and you watch it still to this day.
Will Smith is in some of them. That's
Yeah.
how fucking old he is.
Like, bro, he's just getting there, huh? Fuck, dude. There's something I wanted to ask you, a little side game that I wanted to play. Right. So I totally didn't get to that point. But I got a bunch of phobias on this paper, and I'm going to tell you the name, and I want you to guess what kind of fear it is. And if you can't guess it in, say, 5 seconds.
Let's go 10.
Okay, we'll get
Or 15. Let's be
10.
realistic.
Let's do 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the clock. We'll let Aaron watch it, okay?
All right.
So I'm going to tell you, then you got to best guess 10 seconds. Without 10 seconds, if you can't get it in there, we're going to show you a picture, and then you have 5 seconds after seeing the picture, okay?
I'm ready.
15 seconds in total.
I'm ready.
So, for the first one, we have acrophobia.
Acrophobia.
Yep, you have 10 seconds.
You're scared of acrobats.
No.
Heights.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because acrobats be
Yep.
on heights.
That's
how
good.
I got that.
Autophobia.
Scared of automatic weapons.
No.
I'm scared of fucking auto. The cars?
No.
Autophobia. Scared of driving?
No. Is he? All right, 10 seconds. So I'm going to show you this picture, and then you have 5 seconds after the picture to let me know.
Scared
5.
of being alone?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So we have hydrophobia.
Scared of water?
Yes. Okay. We have trypophobia.
One more time.
Trypophobia.
You're scared of 3 something. I don't know.
No. Trypophobia.
Trypophobia. Scared of fucking pictures?
No. Are you ready to see the picture?
Yeah. Oh, you're scared of holes.
Yes.
Like holes in
Trypophobia is scared of holes. And that is our phobia game. Ding, ding, ding.
That was pretty good.
You got them all. I thought I was going to have to show you more pictures. I only had to show you 2. That's pretty damn good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. What'd you think about that? The whole phobias. I honestly didn't expect you to get autophobia. And you didn't. So I didn't expect that.
Well, the picture kind of gave it away.
Yeah.
You know?
I was hoping it would though. Like I literally looked up fear of being alone and then images. And then, I had to crop out the fucking title, but that was a cool little thing, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to send the pictures in and make sure they get put up on the screen.
Oh, I got you. Do you remember? Oh no, fuck that story. I don't even want to ask.
Did you know that Kanye West dropped Drake's address?
Did he really?
On Instagram, yes,
Why?
he did. I'm pretty sure they got some sort of beef right now.
And that's cool.
Because I'm pretty sure there's rumors that Drake's waiting to drop his album to do it on the same day that Kanye West album drops. Because apparently,
fuck his album.
I think he's done that a few times.
That's awesome.
And fucking, I guess.
Can you hear me that loud?
I guess he like in some sort of way he like dissed Kanye in the song that just came out on Trippie Redd's album.
That's filthy.
I haven't
Fuck
even
him.
peeped that song low key.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, bro. Everyone been waiting for Donda
Speaking
for
of
so
which,
fucking long.
You will catch me, Aaron, Hogan, and Cole at the motherfucking Trippie Redd concert, along with my cousin Kelsey and her boyfriend.
Hell yeah, guys.
Let me know if you're pulling
If you're going
up.
to that, let them know. And we'll send some stickers and shit with them so you guys can get something to go home with, along with meeting.
I'll be wearing my podcast shirt.
Yeah. Bro, you'll have to give it to Trippie, bro. If you meet him,
yeah, bro.
you have to be willing to take it off right
No,
there
I
and
will.
wear nothing.
I'm guaranteed.
Yeah, like nothing.
What if you just want it? It's gonna be all sweaty and shit because like if anything it would be post concert.
Well, fucking wear a shirt under the fact and then throw it on stage. Because then he has to take it.
No, he doesn't. He just kicks it to the side.
You think so?
Yeah, because like think about like
throw a bra first and then that, and maybe he'll.
You
pay
think he's
attention.
gonna keep the fucking bra? That's what I was just about to say. Because you know how bitches be throwing their bras up.
Yeah.
Do you think they'd just be taking those home?
Yeah,
no,
maybe.
They just make a little pile of everything that got thrown on the stage.
I just farted.
Oh, cool.
Yo, but I stole a bunch of money from my mom. I stole a bunch of money from my mom when I was a kid.
Like over time?
Yes,
or?
over
Okay.
time.
Yeah, I did that with weed once.
But it was it all started at the dentist.
Okay.
I was like, oh shit.
Elaborate.
Well, I ain't never played it cool, but I was doing things I had to do. So once I finished undergrad, I'm cool, and I can give it up a job I wanted. But the job you wanted wasn't all that bumping true, and it's all quick. Go to flaws, they be coming when you go up like that. You ain't been racing them raps.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
All right, but no. It started at the dentist office. And
I
this,
forgot that's where we were.
and this was like the dentist office where you had to like, they had a machine where you fucking push the button.
Right.
And it gives you a number. You remember when the shit used to spit out a number?
See, every time I went to the dentist,
It wasn't like a normal. I feel like it wasn't even a dentist.
I know. I feel like I
sounds
know
like
what
a
type of
pharmacy,
machine
actually.
you're talking about.
It sounds like a pharmacy.
It sounds like the DMV.
Yes, kind of
Yeah.
similar machine.
Right.
Okay, so you push the button, it gives you a tag. We're sitting there, right? And my mom's focused. She's looking at the windows. I remember.
Have you ever seen Taxi?
Yes.
Yeah, she goes to one of those places at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And gets like a super fucking long ass number, late for a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, rude as fuck what you just did. I'm gonna let it pass
Bro.
this time, but
I'm gonna catch this.
no.
Saw that. Odell Beckham.
My mom was focused on the number change and like looking at it, and I remember I just looked in her purse, and out sticking her wallet was a little bit of money, like a little bit of a green dollar bill. So I just picked it out. I had to be like 7 or 8, and I just picked it out. And I remember every time I would look at her wallet, I would just pick another one out, and I put it in my pocket, pick another one out, put it back in my pocket, until eventually it was like evening, you know. And I had been doing this all afternoon now, so
So it started from like it was all in one
yeah,
day.
all in one day,
Okay.
like a long day.
So you just damn near took a whole paycheck.
Yeah, she told me I took like $300 in cash. Anyway, I took it, and I would just, then when we got home, I just started putting it under my bed. And so I would take one, put it under my bed, take one, put it under my bed. And then I stole the lighter. And she noticed the lighter missing first, you know?
Oh yeah. That is
so
fucking...
she was like, "Where the fuck is my lighter, Ethan?" And then she looks at her wallet and goes, "Where the fuck is my money, Ethan Daniel?" And I was like, you know what? They're in the same spot. But
I'm not gonna tell
yeah,
you. What.
but you know
tell
when
that.
you know when you're lying at like a motherfucker as a kid, you're like, I ain't gonna tell you shit. I didn't do it. Nah, not this guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was pushing the issue, and I showed her, but I like right as I was pulling it out, I was like this, and she like took the lighter from me. It was a funny day. I got grounded for like a whole afternoon. My mom was not a good grounderer. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what. What did grounding mean for you? Like, you just had to go in your room and play video games?
Yeah. Out of her sight, you know? No,
Oh, yeah.
grounding for me meant like I couldn't go outside, and maybe I lost my TV for like an hour, and then I could watch it again because she didn't want to hear me complain anymore.
Man.
Like, only child was killer. You know what I mean? I was the only child in the house for so long.
I'll tell you what, when I got grounded, I wasn't allowed to leave my room. I got all the electronics stripped, no fucking radio. I had
Really?
to talk myself into...
That sounds like prison.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so... Fucking...
And look at who gets in more trouble now.
And, like, I'll be walking to the fucking kitchen to grab something to drink because, you know... You're stuck in your bedroom. I'm gonna get out.
You're a luck pusher.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little slow ass stroll to the kitchen, grab myself a cup of water, look around, maybe pick up what the TV's talking about,
and slowly walk back.
But every time I leave my room, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm just getting some water.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, am I not allowed to get water in my house? What's happening?
See, you were one of those kids, and you always thought it was your house. It ain't your house.
Nah.
You're just allowed to
No,
live in it.
I didn't think that because I got
I'm not allowed to
reminded.
get water in my own house.
I probably wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause I know your mom. She go, boy, this is my house. You,
You
know
pay any bills?
Yeah, that'd be the next question.
You got rent next month? What?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I pay for the water.
Yeah. I was scared to ask for like money growing up. Like, get a couple dollars. I want to go to the corner store. Or I'd be like, fucking.
Mommy,
this is
can
how
you
I
get me
collected.
something?
This is how
Mommy,
I
can
collected
you do
money
it?
as a kid. My mom would be like, "You want to go to the corner store for me?" Yeah, I'll go. At first, I'd just get myself something, right? Because she always gave me enough. Get yourself something. And then I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna stop getting myself something. I'm gonna just keep the change." And then over time, I just gathered
You can
enough
get yourself
money.
something nice.
Yeah, that's how I re-upped on my first fucking bit of weed to sell.
Really?
Yeah.
Corner store runs from your mom?
Yeah. And then I had like $40, and then I told her it was like a field trip at school. I was like, yeah, I need $40 for a field trip at school. So boom, $80, half ounce. Yeah.
He said I was the freshest 11-year-old.
Yeah. No, it was like 13.
That's
no,
crazy.
maybe like 14.
Yeah.
Like even at an older age, I did not get no money.
Now that we are getting towards the end of the motherfucking show, let me ask you something. I need to know one tip of advice you would have given yourself at 16 years old. Right now.
Stop spending that money.
Stop spending it?
Stop spending that money.
Yeah. Stop spending it, huh?
Is it? Yeah.
My advice? Fuck. Fucking don't do acid, bud. Because that's gonna fuck you up.
Great advice.
That is gonna fuck you up. You are gonna get so fucked up. You're gonna have, oh my god. But it makes you kind of who you are. So maybe do it, maybe not. Who knows?
Teach you all about anxiety. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, whole
Holy
different level of
shit.
shit. And you're gonna do mushrooms at your grandpa's funeral, and it's gonna be fucked up, but you're gonna have fun. Hey, but that's the show. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button. You subscribe to the channel if that's something you're into.
Drop a comment.
Oh, drop that comment.
We love those.
Murder the like button. Kill it like it's your
Fucking
old
rip its head off.
fucking
Stomp it on the
principal's
ground.
head. Rip that
Remove
shit.
the teeth.
All right. Bye.
Boy.
Bye.